Well, hello guys and gals. This is George Adventure here. I'm gonna do a knife on two case trappers. One old that I've had for years and the story behind it, and then one that I found on eBay that I've been looking for. So my wife actually found it, but so this is a full-size trapper, and this is stag. So probably, I think this one's from the 80s. I found it on eBay. I found this knife on eBay for $135. But I found it out on the job just laying kind of in some short grass, and I picked it up. No, of course nobody was around. It's probably been laying there for a while. I had to kind of clean the blades up a little bit. You can see where I kind of hit them a little bit. But so whoever had this thing, looked like they tried to customize it. I don't know, or something. I don't know what them little punch looking things are right there. It's a shame because it's a beautiful knife, and they did it on this tang right here. But you know, the knife closes good. You know, the only thing I did notice was this way this blade kind of sticks up, and I don't know if it's because of this, but it's stag. It's got a lightning bolt S. It's got case with a lightning bolt S and a lightning bolt stainless steel logo. You can see right there. Got the oval case logo, and I've been carrying this thing because I figured it's already, you know, kind of somebody, you know, tried to do some customizing on it, but this is some pretty thick stag, and it fits in my hand good, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to carry it, you know, just, you know, because, you know, it's $135 on eBay, but you couldn't get it for it, which I wouldn't sell it anyways. And it's a standard full-size trapper. It's got the skinning blade, so you know, it's somebody's done something to it, but the stag is beautiful. You know, it's a beautiful stag. I love stag case knives. Got the clip point blade, and got the skin. I call this a skinning blade. You can see how it's turned. And I had a buddy of mine that had one just like this years ago, and he was always cleaning deer with it, or some kind of game. He'd use it. He'd pull it out, and that's what he skinned deer with. Now he had a hatchet where he'd, you know, chop the bones and stuff, but doing his fine work and taking the hide off and stuff, this is what he used. And this one's sharp. I've put a good edge on it. It's a good sharp knife. So, you know, it's a nice knife. I just hate, you know, I hate somebody lost it. You know, I'm sure they were probably upset about it, but let's see, you can see what these little dots, like little punch marks or something. I don't know what they were doing, but it still opens good and closes good. You can hear the click. This, like I said, this blade kind of sticks up, skinning blade. So anyway, it was a good find. Found it, you know, out on the job one day. Pattern 5824 stainless steel. That's on the skinning blade. So nice knife. You know, I just hate it's been kind of damaged some, but like I said, it'll be a good carrying knife. Be a good knife to carry and beat up. Made a little holster for it, a little knife sleeve, like knife slip. I'm gonna put this on my Etsy shop, but it fits in there good. You know, either way you want to put it, fits in there good. You can slide this down in your pocket, kind of protect it. So a couple of weeks ago, my wife was looking on eBay, and she sent me a picture this, and the shotgun shell knives are that's my favorite shield. I think this is called persimmon bone, I believe, what I read. There's so many orange colored handles, but I think this is persimmon bone. But it's got the shotgun XX knife, and I had a sod buster just like this that I lost at Blade Show, you know, so kind of upset me. And I've been looking for one. I bid on one, but I didn't get it, so I found this one and I got it, and I was thrilled. So I'm always on the look, and you know, it's full size trapper. And this one doesn't have any, you know, it's doesn't have any gaps where you can hold it up to the light. It's a near perfect knife, you know. And I know a lot of people knock case knives and stuff, you know, and you know, a lot of people like the Great Eastern, you know, and they say, well, they're better in case. Well, they should be, because they're $300. You know, I paid $50. I think I paid $65 for this. So, you know, still a great knife for $60-something. I mean, a good knife. I've been carrying case knives my whole life. Well, ever since I was probably a teenager. My first knife my daddy bought me, I got a scar right here, and I was opening up those little marshmallow eggs called Pete's, and I stabbed myself. So he took the knife away, but then short after that, I got it back, and it was an old timer, and ended up losing it. But so I've been carrying case knives and collecting case knives for years. You know, I love carrying them. I love having one in my pocket. You know, love this blade. It's you know, I call it a skinning blade, you know, because I've skinned animals with them, you know. I know that's not politically correct, but you know, I've hunted all my life. So, and this knife hasn't been used. It came with a box. Came with this box right here. So, but like I said, it's my favorite. I'm always looking for this shield right here. You know, sheep's foot blade, or I call it skinning blade. You know, people call them different things, but I just call it a skinning blade because that's what it's for. The trapper was made for people that trapped back years and years and years and years ago, way before I was around. Probably when my daddy was young, you know, he's at 90. But these were made for people that trapped animals and had to skin the hide off. So they used this. Well, you could use either one of these. You know, you could use the clip point or the sheep's foot. But this sheep's foot is, you know, good for skinning because the way the blades turned up, it's great for skinning in it. And you can get, I wear a size 13 ring, so my hands are not huge, but they're fairly good size hands. So, but I can get my hands around it real good. I think it'd be cool to have some jimping on a trapper. But you can go along with it. And I've seen my buddy, I hunted with him over the years, and he's the one that really actually introduced me to a large trapper, because I carried the mini trappers. So when I saw him, and the one he had was just like this one before I got this one. He always had it in his pocket. So he skinned deer with it, wild turkeys, fish, whatever. And this guy, you know, he's a big outdoorsman. Me and him turkey hunted, deer hunted together for years, for a lot of years, and squirrel hunted or whatever, fished, trout fish. So he's an outdoorsman, and this is what he used. But like I said, this knife was designed for trappers. This is a great knife for outdoorsmen. Now, I always have a fixed blade. Most of the time, I've got a fixed blade on me. That's one of my EDC knives, but I either carry a trapper or a sod buster, and I love my sod buster. So either one, you know, but this one's going in my collection. And this is a beautiful knife, man. This is just a beautiful knife. And I'm always looking for the shotgun shell knives. So just a gorgeous knife, a great pattern. This is my second favorite pattern. Like I said, sod buster's my first, but you can get more. You can get more different. You can get a lot different bones and shields, you know, and handle materials in a trapper than you can a sod buster. Sod busters, they're coming a long ways. And I guess if I could have my way, I'd like to have a green micarta, and I've got a green micarta sod buster. I mean a big trapper that I carry. I carry it a lot. So I hadn't had it long, but I bought it to carry. Bought it to carry. And I'm probably gonna get that red and black one just to put up. So this one's beat up, but it's gonna be a carry knife too. I'll slide it down in here. And I finally came up with my EDC Leatherworks shop with an open holster for a trapper size pocket knife. Any knife that's trapper size, you know, comparable to a trapper. And this is going to be my standard, one of my standard EDC holsters that I'm going to sell on my Etsy shop, EDC Leatherworks. And you can check my Etsy shop out, www.edcleatherworks.com/shop/EDC Leatherworks. And I also have an Instagram account, EDC Leatherworks. So I'm going to make a few of these, and they're going to be different colors, you know, have some different stamping on them. I've also made one where this is 4 ounce. This is 8 ounce. You can see the difference. And I've just been experimenting with these small holsters for slip joint knives, because it's a good option if you want to carry a slip joint knife. It's a good option to carry a slip joint. If you don't want it in your pocket, it's a good option to carry it in one of these. And this is for a bone handled sod buster. It turned out good, thick leather. Love the way it smells. So these are going to be a couple of my standard ones. I've also made one for a sod buster. If you want to carry a sod buster on your side, vertical. Now I'm gonna make a horizontal. I'm gonna make some horizontal ones or some scout draw for sod buster and the trappers. It'll be like this. It'll be angled though, and then it'll have the little belt loop in it. So just doing it, and I'm gonna start selling those. And I've got, I've been selling some holsters, and I've got some holsters for some fixed blade knives like an Azula, whatnot. So anyway, this is my trapper video, my knife video for the day. I think any outdoorsman should have a mini trapper. A big trapper, full-size trapper. Now, I've got some mini trappers, and I love them. And I carried a little mini trapper for years, and I got it upstairs, but the blade got loose. It's a little loose, but I carried it for a long time, so I took it out of my pocket and just got it up there. Carried it in the 80s. So, great knife for an outdoorsman, stainless steel. If you're interested in a good hefty knife to use in the outdoors, cleaning game, fish, whatever, get you a full-size case trapper. Pick you a handle you like. I'm kind of picky about my shields, but two blades. Got a good blade for skinning, so you know, try you one out, and if you like it, buy a holster. But I promise you'll like a big tractor, you know, and you'll end up buying one and start collecting them. So there you go. So anyway, God bless you. Hope you have a great day. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, please. Hit a like, leave a comment, you know, and you know, I know there's gonna be some people, oh, Case ain't worth the crap, blah, blah. Well, they are to me. I've carried them for years, so I like them. So there you go. And I like a lot of other knives too. You know, I collect a lot of knives. So, but like I said, hit the bell. Appreciate you leave a comment, a positive comment. I mean, if you don't like Case knives, that's fine. You can tell me why. You know, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. And then I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm gonna do more. I do more videos than just knife videos, but I was down here, so I try to do as many as I can. So anyway, God bless you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.